So today I was posting about this idea of Ojas, and many of you know this word, but we're going to revisit it. It's spelled O-J-A-S. And when we become more embodied in our mindfulness techniques by mastering our ability to track and make contact, we're bringing the conversation more into the body. And there's sort of terminology that can assist us. But Ojas is another really interesting concept because it helps us recognize like we can create enough of a reservoir, a reserve tank, more sweet nectar and honey in our lives to fuel our precious lives. But in our society, in our culture, particularly post-COVID, I don't know about you, but it's pretty easy to be sort of taken by the over-efforting of energy unconsciously. So it's kind of the opposite, right, of mastering and tracking and connecting and co-creating and collaborating. We can kind of lose ourselves somewhere along the way. And then our energy kind of leaks in all different directions. We feel depleted at the end of our days, or we wake up not rested. And that's because as a society, we are depleted. You know, we don't have practices that support this reserve tank of Ojas, the being able to have those reservoirs or that reserve tank. So I thought a nice practice, I mean, we can do a movement practice or a meditation practice, whatever you guys want to do to restore your reserve tank today. But before we do that, let's remember uniquely that we were all born with our own unique purpose, our own divine calling, and that our energy, when it's directed at its fullest potential, is when we are deeply listening to ourselves and what we need. What restores your tank? So it can be food, can be connection. So Ojas producing activities that I think of right away are smelling a puppy or holding a puppy, because there's something in that sweet feeling, especially if it just lands in your lap, right? It's not wrestling with you, it's just there and it cuddles up against your heart. There's something about that contact that we can't really name, that we all know that experience, but it lights us up. It gives us a feeling of connectedness, a feeling of energy, sweetness, nourishment. There's so much in that, right, that we can't explain. We might be great poets and be able to describe it, but cuddling with a puppy is Ojas producing. So I'd like you to take a moment and just close your eyes and see if any images can come to mind for you about what provides you the most innate nourishment, uniquely to you, that just lights you up, that gives you energy. And it could be a vision of a particular scene in nature. It could be food that is eaten at a particular time, or a drink that really draws in a memory of kind of instant feeling of nourishment. It could be a certain kind of movement that gives you something that really aligns with what you're drawn to. It could be a kind of music, because music for the soul is so unique for each of us. It could be connecting with a very specific person that nourishes you every single time, or place. So just for a moment, see if you can come up with whatever your unique Ojas building activities are, so we can see how they're specific, they're intricate, they bring about memory, a feeling of goodness. So let's restore our Ojas by having, we're going to do a bliss meditation practice. And you can choose the position that's going to be most supportive to you today. So check in with your body. So it's either a lying down supported position, sitting up against a wall, or you could even have like a legs up the wall for this. So this is going to be a preparation for Sankalpa. As we approach the third 12-week year, it's nice to revisit our Sankalpa. Just note and track how you bring in those qualities of contact with yourself, that you are the wise one and you know how you know what's comfortable. Close your eyes now and just become aware of your body. Just relax and feel your body at rest. Become aware of effortless breathing. Feel the whole body and feel it breathing effortlessly. Begin to count backwards on your breath, starting with the number 10. Whenever you feel your body breathe out, go backward one count. Exhale, number 9. Exhale, 8. Each breath, a step backward. Feeling your body and your mind relax more and more deeply. As you get closer to 0, the more your body and your mind approach a state of complete ease. On each exhale, peel away another layer of stress and tension. At 0, rest in complete stillness and peace. For a moment, just feel the presence of stillness and peace. Now bring your attention to your forehead, in the space between the eyebrows. As you hold your attention there, Become aware of your breathing. No need to force or try to shape the breath. Just be aware of the point between your eyebrows and your body breathing. The more effortless you can be, the better. Allow your awareness to connect your breath to the point between your eyebrows. And when you notice your body breathing, breathe in, your awareness moves from the point between your eyebrows now to the midbrain, which is sometimes called the third eye. The midbrain is a point in the middle of your brain, roughly between your two temples. When you notice your body breathing out, sense your awareness moving from the point back to the point between your eyebrows. Just continue to feel your awareness move from one point to another with the movement of your breath. As you breathe in, awareness moves from the center of the eyebrows to the midbrain. As you breathe out, awareness moves from the midbrain to the eyebrow center. As your mind begins to settle, you begin to feel the practice becoming more effortless. A growing sense of calm. Continue. Gradually, you will become more relaxed. Your mind so quiet that you will be able to rest. Your whole being absorbed in a rhythm of deep rest and contentment. When you experience this sense of yourself becoming fully absorbed in the center, just be there. Watch, feel, and listen. As the mind and the body enter into a rhythm of deep peace and effortlessness, you begin to sense that your awareness at the point between your eyebrows moves in and out on its own, independent of the breath. Eventually, you can stop thinking about and working with the breath, and just be aware of a kind of effortless pulse moving in and out of the third eye center. And gradually you feel a sense of bliss unfolding, your whole being flooded with a boundless sense of contentment and joy. Don't try, just be aware. And at the same time, completely effortlessness. Contentment will continue to unfold the more completely you let go into effortlessness. Now become aware of the source of contentment and joy you're experiencing is actually coming from you. It is you. Continue letting go into the meditation until you feel that you are the source of joy and bliss. Eventually, your body will feel so full of ease that you won't need to do this practice anymore. At that point, notice a feeling of deep peace, both inside and outside of you. You can remain in this place and practice this again. The meditation is complete, but we will be moving on to another step. So please, with your eyes closed, tune to your wisdom center, a place of knowingness within you. So for many of us, this is the gut or the place behind the belly button. For others, it could be the heart or the third eye center. So just trust in where your wisdom comes from. The important thing is to settle and tune in to that feeling of knowingness and certainty within you. Resting in a deep state of contentment, experience the part of you that knows exactly what you need and what you don't need. Feel connected to the inner core of truth that is always ready and fully capable of guiding you to your best life. Now, slowly open your eyes